Greenwood is such a I don't know if it's a sleeper market or I think it's just an underappreciated market. I mean, these numbers are amazing. 32 days on the market. It's just heading down. It's like heading exactly where it was last year. I mean, it's just such good news that Greenwood is just such a good, solid market for sure.
Okay, Greenwood. See, I get excited about these markets. Noblesville, Greenwood. I feel like I get all the good markets and you get stuck with doom and gloom Westfield. All right, let's get into the Greenwood market insights for April 2026. Let's see and I have not reviewed this. Let's see if it's good or bad. Average rental price, $19.50. Well, that's good. That's ticking up over 2.5% year over year. And man, just month over month, just over 2.85% month over month increase. Average days on market is at 32, down month over month, which is stellar. 32 days on the market is absolutely gold. So number of active homes. And I just talked to someone yesterday. I'm having so many of these conversations. I have to relate back to him occasionally. He's got a property in Greenwood. And he also was considering, should I sell? Should I rent? I'm like, no, it's Greenwood. It's like the number one market I'm recommending to new investors because of the affordability of this market, which we'll see how affordable it is as I get into the sales data. And look at this, average days on market for a property that'll rent $1,950 a month is at 32. Man, it's freaking awesome. Number of active homes. I think now, my memory is not what it used to be, but I think that this is the only one we've gotten into so far where the number of active homes is up, certainly such a dramatic percentage year over year. Mike?
I mean, Greenwood is such a I don't know if it's a sleeper market or I think it's just an underappreciated market.
Yeah.
I mean, these numbers are amazing. 32 days on the market. It's just heading down. It's like heading exactly where it was last year. I mean, it's just such good news that Greenwood is just such a good, solid market for sure.
Well, with number of active homes ticking up year over year through 33%, I would say that there's more people picking up property in the Greenwood area than any other market.
Yeah, but if you look at that trend line, though, it's going to trend. It looks like it's going to trend towards last year. There was a bit of a blip in February, March of last year, but it evened out as the year went on. So I wouldn't put too much stock in that 33% year over year.
Yeah, who's the doom and gloom guy now? It's all Mike. Okay, all right, let's move on here. Average price per square foot for a rental here in Greenwood is at $1.08, and that is also up year over year. Average, let's get into our apartments and condos. So first, the second line there is going to be our apartments data, which the average rental price for an apartment here in Greenwood is $1,301, with 41 of those currently active in the Greenwood market. At $1.30 is your average price per square foot. The townhomes and condos, we have an average rental rate at $1,225. Average days on market for a townhome there is 74, but you can only put a little bit of stock in this because that's based on 4 active properties currently happening in Greenwood. At $1.26 is your average price per square foot. Your average price trends. So all of your 3 graphs there in the bottom, which as everyone knows, I love these. You can compare where we were last year to where we are this year and get an idea of what we might expect based on these 2 forms of information. So digest those how you will. The average rent price is trending over where we were last year and trending almost identically line-wise for 2025. Average days on market also very closely related to last year. I would imagine that's going to continue to tick down into May, although it's hard to believe that we can get an average days on market under 32, but I think we're heading in that direction. And average number of active homes trend. I mean, we are trending way above where we were last year, as earlier indicated, up 33%. Mike, any finishing thoughts here for Greenwood before we get into the sales data?
No, I don't think so. Greenwood is just a good market.
All right, here we go. All right, so we went over the rental data here for Greenwood. Let's go into the sales data, market insights here for April 2026. Now, we saw how stellar it was with all the rental data. Man, if you own a property in Greenwood and you're thinking about renting it out, I think we just made the decision for you. And if you already are renting it out, you're a happy little gentleman or gentlewoman. And let's talk about the sales data. All right, average sales price, $325,209. And that's up month over month. Man, if you own a property, you're looking pretty good. Year over year, you're up almost 3%. Average days on market for a property in Greenwood, because everyone wants to buy them now. It's at 41. Super, super healthy. Number of homes sold, 106, and that's up month over month by 23%. Average price per square foot is at 172. Now, our average sales price trend, which is trending up almost 3% year over year. And then, of course, in the bottom right-hand graph, you'll see the number of homes sold at what price point you can expect to get into this market. So if you're looking at the $200,000 and $250,000 price point, which I think is a very good price point here for Greenwood, 183 of those sold, and so you should have plenty to choose from. So if you're an active investor, Greenwood is the place to start your search.
I agree. Greenwood's a great market to look at. I mean, look at the average sales price is still super, super affordable. Like you said, there's even homes under $200,000, which is unheard of in a really strong market, and certainly some under $250,000. So a little bit more of a, you don't think of Greenwood as an affordable market, at least I don't anyway, but it truly can be. If you're an investor, it can be an affordable market for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.